I was raised by a hoarder. And that is the example that I've seen for, the majority of my life.
And really like cleaning. I viewed it as a chore that just like needs to get done and something that takes up my time.
I'm just, handling turtle crap and I'm not having a good time.
Cleaning was something you had to do because you had to pull your weight around the house. It was this burden that was in the way of the thing we really wanted to do.
Like a lot of the limits are mind-made, and the question of like where tea starts and ends it's up to me where I draw the line. Cleaning's a part of everyday life, especially here at the hut. As I go about my tasks throughout the day, cleaning is a part of it so much that I don't even view it as a separate thing that I do. It's just something that happens alongside or is part of other activities. Being here and experiencing the cleaning day and seeing that we clean as much on a weekly basis as most people clean maybe once a year, you could call it like spring cleaning. My relationship to cleaning has changed significantly since I've been serving at the hut. In the beginning, it was like, oh, it's cleaning day, so let's get this done so we can move on to tea. But then this one morning, I realized that, wow, I'm enjoying this process and it's not a separate thing. It's also tea. It's not just a chore.
My relationship to cleaning before I came here was incredibly unhealthy. My tendency was to clean when the mess became so intolerable that I became even disgusted with myself. And then I would go through these crazed fits of cleaning. I was always so busy and so disorganized because my space was busy and disorganized, and it was just this really intense loop that I couldn't find my way out of. We talk about, especially in Buddhism, this middle path, this middle road, and unfortunately I was never able to understand sort of that middle path when it came to cleaning. My relationship to cleaning is one where now I feel I approach it with a lot more respect and reverence, and an experience that not only that I see is obviously beneficial but important. I would say right now, the kitchen is my favorite. There could be something about making a shared space feel good for everybody. It's so gratifying and rewarding once I'm done to step back from it and then to see people cook in it and walk into a clean space. It feels more like an offering.
Oh, yeah. Get a little bath, huh? Yeah, feels pretty good, huh? Cleaning the turtles is funny. They're energetic, they're nipping at you, and they're moving all over the place. So it's kind of an enjoyable process. At the same time, you're touching turtle pee and turtle poo and you know, food and all the rubbish stuff that's left over in their water. And so it's kind of gross in that sense. You get these opposite ends of the spectrum of cleaning where it's disgusting and nasty, and it's also funny and hilarious. Oh, I know, it's uncomfortable. You're upside down. One of the most important parts of cleaning with respect to Cha Dao is, in fact, the idea of respect. When you focus on it and you do a good job, not only do you see a clean environment, but you see a clean environment that is going to benefit the health of these living beings. You're practicing aspects of external cleanliness, which is important for your body, for the environment in which you live. And that's also a reflection of an internal cleaning that you're doing. If I can maintain that perspective towards it, it's an excellent activity. It's a privilege, it's an honor. And if I lose sight of that, I'm just, you know, handling turtle crap and I'm not having a good time.
It's hard to avoid the metaphor of what you're doing. If you're sweeping the dust that's in front of you and you're letting go of the dust that's accumulated in your mind as these unhelpful, unhealthy thoughts, as we go through life, we accumulate a lot of ideas and thoughts, which can turn into opinions, which we can consider more real than they really are. We can give them more power over us than maybe is healthy to do so. And we accumulate these things such that life can get really heavy. If you do internal cleaning, you realize that these are things that you have taken on, whether it's traumas that you need to heal and things you need to let go of, ideas that are limiting that you need to let go of. You can travel so much lighter in this world. You can travel more swiftly and light-footed by letting go of these things that we've accumulated and acquired through living. You're doing something repetitive. You don't have to think really hard while you do it. Particular thoughts can bubble up. And so while you're cleaning, if you're doing it in this meditative way, you're loosening up the mind and you're giving the brain an opportunity for these thoughts to arise, and it gives you a chance to observe them, to recognize them, to acknowledge them, and to let them go. And so cleaning as a meditation gives you more time and opportunity to undo the conditioning, to get back something closer to your true nature. If you get back closer to your true nature, you actually start to see that all these other beings you think are so separate from you, are so different from you, are actually exactly you. They have the same true nature as well.